And here's the E-Bandit, the larger electric ducted fan from Bob Violet model. Beautiful color scheme, Bob Violet himself landing. How about a round of applause for the BDM team? Beautiful product. And you see them all on display down at their booth. World War II aircraft, you're up after the B29.
I heard about it.
On the plug line. Okay, how about a little bit more excitement? Taxiing out on the runway, the big B29, 4-inch B29, 20-foot wingspan on the model of the X1 that was used to break the sound barrier, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to replicate. While we won't exactly break the sound barrier, we're going to go through the motion, showing you how it was done. The B29 will carry it up to high altitude and release the little miniature Chuck Yeager in the X1, and he'll glide that X1 back down to earth. So it'll be a great opportunity for you, and you won't see this anywhere else. Here we go, on the rollout. And look under the wing. When he gets up in altitude, you'll see the little X1 tucked up under there, just like a bird under the mother hen. 4 DA-100s, basically 400cc on board the big 20-foot bomber. This is Matt Hodges and the crew from Hodges Hobbies out of Georgia. A beautiful hobby shop. You can check it out online, hodgeshobbies.com. This is all scratch built. Mac has been performing these air shows with us for a long time. You'll also see him at our Top Gun show right here at the same field, the end of April. He's climbing the altitude, checking the wind condition, talking to the pilot in the X1, who's starting to get pretty darn cold up at the altitude that they would be at in real life. There's the X1 released, and he'll be gliding down, breaking the sound barrier, and then he'll simply glide back down to earth. Now keep your eye on that little orange X1. And there's a very good reason for me telling you that. And that was the reason. I'll bet the next time I say keep your eye on something, you're going to stay focused. Just part of the show to add to the excitement. Now keep your eye high up above on the B29. This is something you'll never see with an aircraft this big and this expensive, and this is the flat spin. This is a dreaded flat spin that many aircraft in real life are unable to pull out of.
I didn't see it. Oh, yeah? Do you use engines or something?
And here we go. Pulling the aircraft up into a little bit of a stall.
There you go.
The wingtip drop.
Oh, man.
And here we go. The dreaded flat spin.
Oh, man.
The question is when will he pull out?
Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh-oh.
We lost an engine on that about a year ago doing that. And it went straight into the ground. It was empty.
It don't matter. You just watch it with your eyes.
Now the next maneuver is an aerobatic maneuver, and you'll see it performed with a big B29 4-engine bomber with 4 props turning the 4-point roll from the left, popping it up on the wingtip. That's for 1. The bullet rated for 2. Up on the outside wingtip for 3, and back to level flight for the 4-point roll. Mac will be turning at the far right of the field. Up on the far end of the field as he goes up on the vertical, this is a stall turn never performed with a bomber. It would just be disastrous. Pulling those up for the big B29 roll, rolling 360 degrees around the nose. This maneuver is one half of a Cuban 8. Actually, a maneuver developed during the war for the pilot to get away from the bomb blast. So go up on the top of the loop. On the 45-degree downline, rolling the aircraft around back to level flight. Okay, I missed that one. I just changed the name of that maneuver. There we go. That was the Immelman. Now here's one of the hardest maneuvers in real life. It's the outside loop. In real life, it pitched the pilots up against the top of the canopy. And those paratroopers had enough. They jumped out. Up to this craziness. Well, we had a pass with the aircraft down low, right side up. How would you like to see it on a low pass, upside down? Let me hear it. It's not our airplane. We can ask for this sort of thing. Okay, this will be the inverted pass. Very dangerous maneuver. How about that? An inverted pass. Now what he's going to do with the aircraft, something you'll see with the 3D aircraft and aerobatic aircraft, you see it at air shows all the time. It's called the hover. They're going to put the nose of the aircraft up in the air, using the power of those 4 100cc DAs and hang it on the prop. And that Hodges with the hover with the B29. Pulling it back up into the smoke. Now what he's going to attempt is to slide the tail of that big bomber back through the smoke. Watching the wind, you can see all this control surface is moving on through. We are backing it right down through the smoke. How about a big roll? Okay, Matt lands this aircraft a little bit differently than most people land their airplane. This is the rolling circle, 360 degree around the nose of the aircraft as he completes a big flat circle. Now remember, this is a little over a 20-foot wingspan. This is a big airplane. Now watch this, smoke on, up on the loop. Pulling the gear out, setting up for the most unique landing in the world. Check this out. How about that? Matt Hodges, ladies and gentlemen, in that wonderful B29 demonstration. Now, when he gets his thing stopped and turned around, we'll get around the corner here.